Hello, hello, hello. Let me switch over to the Nuzlocke rule, the Apocalypse rules. It says Nuzlocke rules in Streamlabs because this is also the setup we used for the Nuzlocke we did in Pokemon Red. Welcome everybody to the potentially the last Pokemon Shield Apocalypse. Greetings, Ole, from New Austin. Where is New Austin? It's surely not in Texas. There can't be a new one. If Austin is such a good city, why isn't there an Austin too? Anyway, these are the Apocalypse rules. You've been playing Red Dead Redemption, the first one or the second one. This is maybe the last time you're ever going to see them. So, take a look. Absorb the information as I drill Ole for questions about their life. I really enjoyed the first Red Dead Redemption. I haven't played the second one yet, though. It kept stuttering on my computer, and I stupidly, I kept trying to fix it for so long that I passed the, Steam refund thing, and I gave up on it. And then it was on special on PlayStation, and I was like, well, there's at least quality control with that, and I don't have to sign into Rockstar Online every time I try and play it. So, it's on my PlayStation now, and I guess I'll check it out at some point. But the first one is really good. New Austin is the fictional US state the game takes place in. Really? I always thought it was just like West. I never thought to actually I never even picked up on that it was a fictional state. I was always just like, it's the West. You know, it's cowboy land. Cat, no. Sergio, stop. My cat is destroying my cupboards right now because I think either because I'm not giving it attention or it wants food. But it's already had food, so we're at an impasse. Anyway, it's a fictional blend of American southwestern border states like Arizona and New Mexico. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I found out. No, Delibird, fuck off. I found out where Articuno is. I know where the bird is. I know. I understand. Do you not... I see it with my eyes. My magical eyes. Anyway, where is this flipping place? Snowside Slope. There it is. Alright, we have to go here. And apparently, it's on a cliff. Oh, there's the shadow of it. Yeah, it's on a cliff somewhere, and we have to go and get it. So Articuno is I believe it was psychic flying or fairy flying. Was it psychic? I think it's psychic. If it's psychic flying, Shrek would probably be the best option to put in the front because he's dark, so he will be immune. Immune. Also, your sister has had her ultrasound, and she learned it's boy. Congratulations! Hey! That's awesome. You're gonna be an uncle. And I have to say, speaking as an uncle, it's pretty cool. It's really delightful to have a niece in this world. So, well, to have a nephew, I guess, in your case. But, yeah, enjoy it, and I hope everything goes well. Does she have a name? Or has she picked out a name for it yet? Him. Well, you never know. Anyway, where is this? I hate that Grimmsnarl just appears and then, runs at me. Don't love it. It's not my favorite. Where are these freaking cliffs? Where are these freaking cliffs at? With this bird. Okay, it's certainly somewhere. I saw it flying around here, so it stands to reason that it would be in one of these cliffs, right? Unfortunately, Google, my lab assistant, only informed me that of the area it was in, and that it was by some cliffs, which is helpful. It's really, really helpful. Oh, hey. What's up, dog? Eject pack? When the holder's stats are lowered, it switch out of battle. Oh, that's interesting. I don't see that being very useful, but... Well, at least not for me, but, like, interesting. Google, my nemesis. She said she's just thinking about it. Well, that's really cool anyway. If you need any suggestions, you should absolutely call that baby Hurricane. I don't know what your surname is, but Hurricane is just a solid name. Alright, so, tunnel to the top. There are cliffs within this tunnel. So perhaps it will be by one of these cliffs. I would love to not have to deal with Pokemon fights right now. I'm trying to catch a bird, guys. I'm trying to catch a bird. Okay? I thought that was a Roserade for a second. But it's a Frostlass. Just quickly showing off my knowledge. But no, alright, so the plan for Articuno. I think Shrek's probably our best bet. And then I wanted to talk about Zapdos real quick. Because I don't want to have to deal with Zapdos. I hate fighting it. It's dumb. We aren't going to use it. So if everything goes well with Articuno, where I can just straight up catch it, with like an Ultra Ball or some shit, then I think maybe we use our second Master Ball on Zapdos. Is my thinking. Is my thought process. Because here's the thing. We aren't going to use Zapdos. Oh, that's a Garchomp. Magmarizer. A box packed with tremendous amounts of magma energy. It's loved by a certain Pokemon. I imagine that's from Magmar. It's literally the only Pokemon I know that has mag in its name. You've never been further west in the US than DC? I don't know geography well enough to explain how far west I've been in the US. But I've been to, like, I think Boston, South Dakota, Orlando, New York at one point. I don't know how west New York is. I don't know anything. I think a safe assumption to make about me at any given moment, I don't know. Okay, so it's not here. Where are these cliffs? I really wish you were more helpful, Google, just like in general. Dakota is at least midway. Was it Dakota? Have I been to Dakota? Or have I been to Carolina? I'm not sure. I am uncertain, Ole. Uncle of unspecified baby. I've also been watching a lot of Lord of the Rings. Well, no, I've been watching Lord of the Rings, the first one, but infrequently. We've been kind of, my mom and I have been kind of on and off about it, because it's a very long movie, filled with a lot of names, and they're all, like, complicated and shit. But, yeah. It's been fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. I really like watching those movies with my mom. She and I have been getting into fantasy together lately, and it's a good time. Well, those are the two states that have a north and a south. There's North Carolina, South Carolina. I swear there's like a North Dakota. Is there a South Dakota? Does Dakota not have a south? Are the cliffs here? Pokemon? I get the feeling the cliffs are not here, Pokemon. Google, you fuck. Let me recheck. Show me on the map. Images. Let's Google image search. I love it when I go into Google Images and the first 3 results are YouTube videos. So it's literally just the thumbnails of YouTube videos. Okay, I've got an idea now. Alrighty. Alrighty. Well, first I have to get out of this area, and then we can go. Cool that you're enjoying something with your mom. Yeah, as soon as a while back, my mom and I got really into watching The Adventures of Merlin together, and since then she's been very into fantasy. So she and I watched Legend of the Seeker. We've watched we're watching Lord of the Rings now, as I said, and we've also watched House of the Dragon together. We've been watching that. So it's really cool to like get someone else into fantasy. It feels like I'm getting to see a lot of my favorite things all over again. Alright, so I've been going the wrong way. As it turns out, when Google said cliffs, what it meant was go down the mountain. Whoever wrote that... That's the problem, is that when you Google something, it gives you like a bit of an article, like an extract from a passage of an article. So I'm assuming the full article has more like to it that explains like, hey, it's actually the cliff face near this place that you want to go to, not the actual place, because it's supposed to be like here somewhere, like around here somewhere. Is it here? No, this is not. But it's like around this area that it's supposed to show up, that I'm supposed to find Articuno. Let me see. Okay, I have the map on my phone. It's meant to be like here, right? Like there about. But for some reason, 'tis not. So let's I guess talk to this hiker guy. Maybe he opens up a fast travel point. Because also on the map there's supposed to be a fast travel point here. Hey. Regular inventory. Ooh. I would love some timer balls, please. Give me 15. Yes, please. Dunkershire, luxury balls. I've got a lot. Let's get like 8. Why not? Who the hell needs hyper potions in this day and age? Mega horn, baton cost, meh. Show me today's highlight. 5 yellow apricorns. Sure. I don't really know what this does. So, whatever. You've been watching House of the Dragon with your parents? It's weird, right? Like, it's an interesting experience watching those kinds of shows with your parents. But, you know, it is also fun to share it. Share the passion you have for fantasy. There's this thing called clicking on links and actually reading the full text, you see. Oh, I see. Ole, you are a fool who doesn't value their time. I have a stream to do, Ole. I can't just be reading Google. I can't just be reading articles on the stream. What am I? Some sort of guy? Some sort of guy that does things? Shh. They at least knew Lord of the Rings ahead of time. You see, the thing is, my mom knows about Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and everything. I think my mom has read The Hobbit, but she's never watched the movie. She's never watched the movies, and she really wanted to at some point, because she got into fantasy because of me, so she wanted to check the movies out. Where the flip-flopping heckerinos is this damn bird? Vanillite. Go. Abomination. Go. Deviant Art Grinch. I choose you. All the Who's down in Whoville aren't ready. They'll never be ready. I was told that there was a fast travel point here. but also that there was a bird. I have yet to see either. I am not enthused by this experience. Where the pissing hell? Okay, hang on. We're looking it up. I'm not spending more time on these birds than I have to, truly. It's been a lot. Wait, did I go the wrong way? Am I a moron? Don't answer that. But maybe answer that. I might be a moron, you guys. Please. Please. Just show me on the map. Okay, so apparently we have to fly somewhere. Okay, so yeah, there is now a fast travel point. We have to fly here, check that it's above us. It is. Cool, love this camera, by the way. And apparently it's gonna split into 3. There it is. There it goes. And we have to follow the right bird, I guess. I never really liked Articuno, to be honest. It was never my favorite one. But it seemed a lot more like chill in the movie. And its ice form seems more chill than this form. This form feels like unnecessarily haughty. With its big ideas. Hey, what's up? Okay. That's fun. I think it's the one closest to me, to be honest. It was that one, yes. Fight me, coward. There we go. Haha. Haha. Your dad grew up reading Tolkien? Oh, okay. I've read The Hobbit. I can't get into Lord of the Rings. I've tried a bunch of times, and it's just never worked for me. Please don't kill it. Ooh. Ooh, don't love that. Don't love either of these. Holy shit. We're not playing around. Damn. Okay. What do I have that's strong against flying? I mean, I have power. Power's a rock type. So it's generally going to be strong against flying. I don't know how strong it's going to be against psychic, though. Yeesh. Ooh. Not in love with this. But it does have sturdy. So let's do that. And then maybe I can Thunder Wave. Paralyze this thing real quick. And then we can go for catching. Psycho Cut. Let's see. Ayy! Ayy! Haha. Fool. Okay, we are slowly running out of... You know what? I'm going to take the chance and Thunder Wave now. Please don't, like, actually freeze my Pokemon. Okay, that was a lot of damage. But still. Yes, paralyze it. Sick. Don't die to hail. Don't die to... I promise I will read more messages now in a sec. I just need to concentrate on catching this bird. Okay. Okay. Let's use an Ultra Ball. Come on. Come on, dude. You're gonna die now. I hope you know that. Idiot. Truly, you're just gonna die. Yep. You'd think that legendary Pokemon would have better self-preservation instincts. Ugh. Okay. But at least we know where to go now. So first things first, let's fly back to the, oh, actually, we can't go back to the town. If we go back to the town, we're gonna have to deal with the next legendary thing. So instead, let's fly over here, and then go to a Pokemon Center. After we're done with Hot D, I'm considering showing them the Fallout show that came out recently. It's really good. I think they'll enjoy it. Also, have you heard of Transformers 1? I have not. I've been kind of out of Transformers for a long time, to be honest. It's just, like, I like it. As a concept. I enjoy not dinosaurs. Well, I do like dinosaurs. But I like robots. I like shape-shifting. It does fulfill a lot of... It, like, hits a lot of buttons for me. But, I don't know. It's just never really been my scene. You know? So, like, it hasn't necessarily been my scene. But I think... it's pretty cool. What's Transformers 1 about? You've been getting a little bit into Transformers these days? So I heard. I remember you telling me you were watching the movies. Are you just gonna show up at these same cliffs, big dog? Big bird? Big dog? Big dog is not here. My large worry with this, my big dog worry for big dog, is that we're not going to be able to see it again today. Like, I'm going to have to go and reset my Switch or some shit. And I really don't want to have to do that. You were watching the show Transformers Prime, okay. And Transformers 1, what's the difference? Like, what's the new thing that sets Transformers 1 apart? Is what I mean. Because is it like another reboot of the story? Alright, wait, what am I doing? I need to set up my team. I need to set up my team. Libre. And we must remember not to use Sky Attack, because that destroyed this idiot last time. But yeah, what is up with Transformers 1? Yep, shoop-a-doo-doo-doo. Ah. No, you prick. Why is the field weird? Why is it misty? I'm running. Thank you. Why are you level 60? That's wild. But Transformers 1 is a movie that came out, that recently came out that you're interested in seeing. It's effectively an origin story for Optimus Prime and Megatron, it seems like. Have we actually seen their origins before? Like, everyone knows about them, but I can't remember if we've actually ever seen how they started. That's interesting. And you say it came out recently. Well, if you give it a watch earlier, let me know how it goes. Like, what it's like, because I'd be interested to know. So I'm gonna try and finish this tonight. Yes, please, please let me run into you here. It's finally not fucking hailing. I'm so sick of fighting in areas that are just hailing. Ooh, ooh, almost gotcha. Almost gotcha, idiot. Come on, let's do this. Where they came from has been covered before in comics and such. Okay. Transformers is one of those forever franchises with multiple continuities. Okay, okay. But still, I think it would be interesting to see the take on it this time. Go, wing attack. Hey, hey. It's super effective. And that was a crit? Damn. Okay. So this is fighting and flying, which makes me really not want to put power in if I don't have to. Just simply because fighting is gonna Fuck, power up like crazy. Ooh! No! Ah! Fuck! Hate these stupid birds! Okay. Okay, we're putting power in. Please don't die, power. Thunder wave. Reversal. Yes. Oh, but sturdy, but sturdy. Sturdy. Fool. Idiot. Idiot. Okay, then we're gonna switch to, I guess, Hind. Hind is my next defensive queen, and also is a dragon type. So it's generally pretty strong. Got them good stats. Thunderous Kick isn't actually an electric move though. It's a flying type move. Also, you're paralyzed, dog. You shouldn't be able to do shit like that anymore. Let's go Ultra Ball. Unfortunately, it's at a point now where I can't really deal more damage to it. Because it's like... What the... I'm using the Master Ball. I hate these fucking birds so much. I hate... This game has taken everything from me. This is the worst. Fuck you, genuinely. Like, fuck the legendary birds. They're the worst Pokemon. They're not even fun or interesting. They just suck. That's my opinion now. And it's purely because they've killed two of my favorite Pokemon. God. I think my entire original team, besides Hachiko, from the, Can I call you... asshole? Is that allowed? No, it is not. Ass? No, it is not. Okay. Trash. There we go. God damn it, I named it Trass. You have an idea? I can't use this Pokemon anyway, so it doesn't matter. No, I wanted to call it Trash. Oi oi, it's me, Peony. How's your expedition going? How many children have you lost? Come again? You found the legendary Pokemon Zapdos. Gahaha! That's really something. Now go track down the other bird Pokemon. Man, the Japanese find, like, the idea of, like, a mentor who does nothing endlessly funny. I don't know what it is. It's a trope in basically all anime. That there's a mentor character that is just pointless and useless, and they find it infinitely funny. Well, guess what, guys? We don't have a water type anymore. And it's, like, impossible for us to get water types. This sucks. Oh, Pincherin, why are you here? Oh, because you were the Pokemon I used in the, You go into box 4, bud. Doesn't even have a name. Alright, God, who do I even fill these slots with? Rouge is Flying Dragon. That's covering Dragon and also flying. It's maybe the best option for that. Why do I have an Amogus? Okay. Although, if we take Hakan out, then we can maybe put, Ignatia in. Like, Bug Fire, Volcarona is, I think, decent? And that frees us up a spot to put in something like... Memnon, maybe. We can put in Guinevere. Flying Steel. I don't know. Hi, Lucas. We just lost many of our children in the trade for this stupid bird that I hate. This dumb bird that is paralyzed and will be for the rest of its existence. Because I hate it. We can't use, like, any of these. The only Pokemon here I can use is Krusty or Fenris. And I care not for either of them at the moment. Do we have a fighting type? I want to avoid using legendaries if I can. We do have Rock Lee, which is a Machoke. I can put Rock Lee in. And then we can maybe swap out Rouge for, like... We can swap out Hakan for Ignatia, and we can swap out maybe Rouge for, like, Guinevere? What enemy am I facing, my child? Hubris. Right now I'm facing Articuno. I know where to find it. And then I guess we can go to the Isle of Armor. And I kind of don't care about the Isle of Armor, but, like, we can finish up Hop's storyline there. I'm going to... See, I kind of also don't want to do this because, like, then I'm going to have to go back to the Max Raid dungeon and farm for the candies. What candies do I have on me right now? Right at this very moment. What candies do I have on me? Okay, I have a medium, and I have extra small. Don't love this. Don't love this as a thing. Okay, so I need to go to the Max Raid dungeon anyway. I kind of don't want to use Hakan. Just, it feels like it's a betrayal of our no legendary run up until this point. Check held item. Yes. Okay, so I can put in Hachiko. Hachiko is still high level. It's still pretty good. It's a pure fire type, though. Or we can switch it up with, like, Ignatia, and then I can put maybe Memnon in, because Memnon is pretty decent. I mean, then at least we have, like, a poison type. I don't have... The only other thing I have is, like, Rock Lee is fighting. Krusty. Yeah. Okay. I want to use different Pokemon, is the thing. Like, if I can. I want to try and use... I know you love Memnon. I know this. We know this. I want to try and use different Pokemon. What did I name him after? Memnon is a character... I think it's the main character of the movie The Scorpion King. Was the name. Do we care about fighting types? Are fighting types even relevant to us anymore? I'll put Ignatia in instead of Rock Lee. Hakan, we're moving you to the legendaries box. Because that's what you are. King. Dark Poison is such a good typing. Yeah, I think this is going to be our team for now. Let me update the Pokédex. While I'm updating the Pokédex, how do you guys feel about doing a Max Raid dungeon? What's Volcarona's... What's this Pokemon called? It's not a Volcarona, it is a Larvesta. Cool. And it is named Ignatia, and it's level, like, 36 or something. And then Libre... Oh, I can't believe it. Literally, okay, I think our entire team except Hachiko, who is, in the Pokemon Championship with us. Like, it's every single Pokemon that we've had for the championship has perished. Which, I guess, in the sense of keeping it fresh, is fun. It's nice that we have, like, different options now, that we're ending this with, like, a different sort of team than usual. Hall of Fame? A max dungeon would be cool. Okay, so if everyone's cool with it, then I'm just gonna heal up. I'm gonna go heal up real quick. We're gonna do a max dungeon so that I can get the resources to buy those extra large XP candies to get Ignatia and Rouge up to scratch. And then we've actually got more options for Articuno. Wait, no, is flying effective against bug? It feels like it would be. How effective is flying against bug? Oh, and all of our Pokeballs look different. No, wait, we've got 2 Dusk Balls. I'm good with that. Our Pokeballs look fucking sick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, flying beats bug. Damn it. Hall of Fame. I know, that's why I named the box that. Flying is good against bug. Yep. Damn. Okay, so the fire advantage, the bug advantage for the psychic is pointless then. Ignatia is not a go for that. But we've still got Shrek, who can deal damage, although the last time we fought, like, Shrek almost got KO'd. So, we gotta be careful about that one. Ooh, wait, actually, I can buy 2 of these. Nice, thank you. Whoa. Okay, so Shrek almost got KO'd, which is upsetting. But Power can tank. So we can have Power tank a lot of those hits. And we can have... Power can also deliver a very good Shockwave. No, you're not going to learn Leech Life. Not at this point in your life, dog. Ignatia, when do you evolve? This is crazy. Okay, we're going to give you 1 of these, because you're ridiculously low level. Bug Buzz. What moves do you even have? Good God, Ignatia. Ignatia. We'll get rid of Struggle Bug. Ember and Flame Wheel? Ugh. Okay, so I think we've got power for that fight. I don't want to kill Articuno again. My big problem is I don't know when Articuno respawns in that area. I'm going to give the Dragon Fang to Rouge, because I don't think we're going to be using it mostly for flying. Evolves. You can't catch it, though. Okay. Well, let's do a max raid. Yes, please. Dynamax Adventure me. Do I want Kyurem? It's an Ice Dragon type. It was one of the... Isn't it the legendary from X and Y? Not X and Y, Black and White. No, that was... It was Black and White 2, right? That was the one with Kyurem and stuff. At least you can't use it. From, Oh, Articuno, yeah. But it doesn't matter that I can't use it. I need to catch it to progress the final quest. So... Alright, so do we want this? It's Ice Dragon. Is that good typing? I don't even know anymore. Kyurai? I think Ole had a small stroke. Kyuri. You okay, bud? Your keyboard fighting back? It might be better than something unusable. Yeah, fair. And besides, we can do the max raid a couple of times. Like, we don't have to do that. It's Ice. None of these are very good against Ice Dragon. But I'll go with Golgeist, and then we'll see if we pick something up. I'm hoping we get, like... Steel Fire would be great. Oh, there is a fire. Okay. Ice Dragon is a bit rough, but it is a legendary dragon? Yeah. Okay, so we'll go the fire way, and then hopefully things will work out. Now let's hope that the one guy who has a water Pokemon on this team doesn't give it away for this fucking poison type. Oh, no, I want to give it away for this poison type. It's my boy. It is my son. We need more bug-type legendary mythicals. Yes, please. I would love... Oh, keyboard trouble. Okay, fair enough. I would love more bug-type legendaries. Honestly, what I want is give me more gimmick legendaries. Like, I want things like Rotom that, like, have a gimmick. I think that that's way more fun than, like, it's strong. You see this legendary here? It's strong. We only have Genesect? Yeah, and Genesect kind of sucks, to be honest. Like, Genesect isn't interesting anymore. Alright, let's go. Mystical Fire. Also the Ultra Beasts. Is Rotom even a legendary? Yeah, Rotom's a legendary. It's not very strong, but I believe it is a legendary. You like Genesect? It's giving Evangelion. I'm trying to think of what Genesect looks like now. And is it giving Evangelion? I don't think it's fucked up enough to give Evangelion. Rotom isn't... It lives in Pokédexes and Byte now? Rotom isn't a legendary? Well, I want more Pokemon like Rotom in general. Like, just cool and interesting and fun. And not, like, stupid. The way I define stupid in this game is just strong. That's not fun. I want to swap Pokemon, please. I will never say no to an Ivysaur. I'm afraid. It is my burden. 'Tis my curse. I can never say no to an Ivysaur. Rotom plays the legendary theme in Gen 4, but it's not classified as one? Magmar! But Magmar is so dumb. Design-wise. Look at that. Look at that fool. Look at this hooligan. Ivysaur is such a baby, right? I love Ivysaur. Boober. Nothing that I have is very effective. Well, Sludge Bomb. Let's Sludge Bomb it. Okay. It knows Fire Blast. That's crazy. Magmar is some classic Gen 1 jank. Absolutely. 100%. And I love him. He's a stupid fire duck. And I love him so much. And he's so dumb and I hate him, but I love him. Yes, we poisoned. I've been playing Dark Souls 1 while I work on at least had a cool fight with Ash's Charizard in the anime. Yeah, that was maybe the best Charizard fight. So I've been playing Dark Souls 1 while I do some work. And oh, okay. And I've decided to go for a dex build, right? Like, I always wanted to do a dex build, but I always give up on them at some point. And I decided to go for it, and it's been going really well. Except I went into Blighttown, and I did everything I needed to do in Blighttown. I got the appropriate rings, I fortune killed the bosses, I got the items I wanted, and then on my way up to Firelink Shrine, I got through everything, and then I fell down the elevator shaft. And I was back in Blighttown, and I just sort of quit the game. I was like, I'm done. I've been denied. I would like to swap Pokemon, yeah. Magmortar is a bit over the top. What would be best? I guess, is Steel bad against Ice? Well, actually, let's go Ice, because at worst, it'll be... You know, it won't have any... Does Ice damage Ice a lot? Isn't it resistant to Ice? And it'll be strong against Dragon, so... Oh, it's a Frostlass. I really like Frostlass's design. Steel does beat Ice? God damn it. Ole. Ole. I'm blaming you. You're not at fault in any way, but I'm blaming you. They both feel full of design elements. Oh, okay, so sorry. Let me read. A slight redesign would make it so much better. I don't like what they did with Magmortar, though. Is that the... Is Magmortar the Mega Evolution? They both feel full of design elements that have no purpose. Frostlass is a cool Pokemon. I agree, Ole. You were correct. Lucas says, I don't like its weird segmented arms. You know, I've never really noticed Magmar's... I've never noticed Magmar's back spikes. Why does it have back spikes? Magmortar is the 3rd stage evolution from Gen 4. Oh, that sucks. It has a 3rd stage evolution? That sucks, you guys. I don't like that at all. That was a lot of damage. Don't like that either. I should have checked which route had berries on it, because I'm afraid. In general, I'm afraid. Come on. Kill it. Do it. Yes. Let the hate flow through. Magby is the best one. Yes, Magby is the best in the evolutionary line. Fosho. Fosho. Cute will always beat cool in Pokemon. That's just how it goes. Cute is always gonna beat cool. We didn't run into the berries, but we're here now. Here we are. At the end of the line. I don't know what this is meant to be. Okay, Kyurem. Let's go. I do like its design, kind of. It's like, okay. It's not fantastic, but it's fine. Why would you use Shadow Ball? Oh, because you're also an Ice type. Oh no. It avoided my Fire Blast. Whoops. Frostlass is cool because apparently it's a ghost of a woman who preys on men. Why does that make it cool, Ole? But yeah, no, it's generally a very cool Pokemon. I feel like ghost types in these games have really sick designs. As far as Pokédex entries implications go, the Pokédex was written by a madman. By a mad person who truly wished to crush every portion of my soul. It also has a Charizard tail. I can't believe that they put them on the same generation. They have the Golduck line, which does the duck part better. You liked the Frostlass episode as a child? I never saw the Frostlass episode. Which season was that? Which generation is Frostlass from? But yeah, Magmar feels like a mess of bad designs, to be honest. Like, it's kind of wild. Okay. Yeesh. We're actually doing some pretty decent damage with this. Come on. Must have been Diamond and Pearl. I was too old around Diamond and Pearl time. I couldn't get into Pokemon anymore. Like, I know, you know, you're never too old to have fun and do what you enjoy, but like at a certain point, Pokemon's writing just becomes kind of insufferable. Unfortunately. Okay, well, we're out of the thing, but we're still not super we're not super close to being kicked out of the den. So let's cheer on. Ah. She gave them ice to eat and tricked them into thinking it was food. Ah, that's a classic. That was a plot from Digimon Season 1, where Devimon created a hotel for the Digidestined and then made them eat fake food in a very almost mythical way. Yeah, you get that? I, comma. Ooh, I think we just won. I did basically nothing. Hooray! Look at me go. I'm the Pokemon champion. You did binge huge portions of the anime when you were younger, but you get it? Yeah, it's a... Look, Pokemon is one of those shows that every now and again, I don't mind rewatching. In fact, I enjoy rewatching it, because it's easy. It's like, it's easy to get into, and it's like a comfort zone thing. But genuinely, like watching it, like sitting down and binge watching Pokemon, after a while, it just becomes so difficult to do. I have to step away from it. Like, I can't sit there and do that anymore. After, like, I think there needs to be a moment where I take a break from Pokemon, and I just come back to it later, because, like, I binge-watched the entirety of the Indigo League, and then I started watching some of Orange Islands, and I just couldn't, dude. Like, it was rough. I kept expecting it to get better, and it just didn't. There was a mosquito in front of my microphone. You're glad that she didn't do that to Jessie? The Frostlass, you mean? Oh, yeah, okay. I always preferred James. But I'm just gay like that. Let's give this to Ignatia. Let's see how much 1 does. Okay, 47. That's not a whole hell of a lot. Ignatia, why are you taking so long to level up? Takedown? Yeah, whatever. Let's let you learn Takedown. You need Ember. Shoot up a do. Level 53. God, you take forever to evolve, Ignatia. Volcarona better be worth it, is all I'm saying. Digimon Season 1 was an epic quest for a decent meal. It really was, and also... But, like, okay, Digimon will always have a stronger place in my heart, because I feel like Digimon had generally more of a narrative focus. It, like, Digimon and Pokemon started in the same way, where they were both... They were both Monster of the Week shows, but then Digimon got a plot. And Pokemon just kind of never did, and I think that's what kept Digimon engaging for me. Okay, let me see what type it is. Flying. Okay, flying. What's good against flying? Electric. And that's it. So we're going the electric route. Let's go. It's not engaging enough. You binged X and Y and watched Black and White and SM. What's SM? I don't know what Pokemon SM is on TV. It's not engaging enough for older people. It's a simple cartoon meant to be watched while eating cereal. It's just that... Oh, S&M is Sun and Moon. Well, S&M is not Sun and Moon. I apologize. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's very Monster of the Week is the thing. It's one of those shows that's meant to be... You can pick it up from anywhere. You know? But it does feel like it's kind of the Transformers thing, like we were talking about earlier, where it's one of those infinite shows that can always be going. But I do think it's nice. It's one of those things that you can really chill out to every now and again. Like, I'm not sure I'd call Adventure Time a particularly engaging show most of the time. I mean, I don't really think that Adventure Time's even that funny. But it's also got chill vibes that I feel like I can relax to in most of the seasons. Those early seasons had a lot of high-pitched screaming. Maybe don't chill out to those ones. Jessie's mom made her eat snow because I didn't have any food. Oh yeah. Pokemon was a fucked up story, apparently. It's wild. It's almost as if we're not the target audience. Okay, Ole. Alright, Ole. What's it like being the mayor of Snarky Town? You like Sword and Shield's music? Yeah, I like Sword and Shield's music too. It's pretty sick. Electric or ice? Oh, is ice strong against flying? Huh. You prefer Adventure Time over Pokemon. I have mixed feelings about Adventure Time. Because I watched it a lot, so I feel like I have a lot of nostalgia for Adventure Time. And it's not a terrible show or anything. I just like... It's not that funny. Sure, I'll swap out my rental Pokemon. Oh, okay, I got a Luxray. Now we can get 2 electric types. Cool. Like, Adventure Time is fine. It's not that funny, but it is... Some of the episodes are really engaging, and some of them are just like, okay. Oh, thank goodness I got that Luxray, because Galvantula is a bug type, which means it'll be weak to flying. That's how you feel about Phineas and Ferb? I think Phineas and Ferb had a lot going for it in the sense of, creativity. I think Phineas and Ferb was kind of wonderfully creative, but I did find Phineas and Ferb a lot... to be fair, I watched it when I was younger. I didn't know how it would fare today, but I found it a lot more funny than Adventure Time was. Like, Adventure Time, again, was just a lot of screaming. It was a lot of screaming and saying random words, and there was a point when I was younger where that stopped being funny because you knew it was coming. Like, it was so easy to spot. At least Ash got to win and leave the series a Pokemon Master. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a good ending point for him. And it will be interesting to see what they do vis-a-vis the new protagonists, you know? Like, how are they going to do that? Then he went with Go on Journeys. In Journeys. What? Who's Go? I never saw Journeys. I'm out of the loop, apparently. I think this run might be over. To be honest, I think we lost this run. Phineas and Ferb was very repetitive. I guess so, but again, it was a show that was meant to be sort of it was basically Monster of the Week. You were meant to be able to pick it up at any point. He's the guy that catches a bunch of Mons. Lucas, I haven't seen the show. I don't... That's like saying, you know, he's the guy with the hat. And it's like, cool, I haven't seen this man. It doesn't matter that he wears a hat. It was, but that was a part of its strength as comfort food TV. Yeah, I think there is a benefit to comfort food TV that is undeniable. And it's unfortunate that it has to be compared to TV that is more like meant to be a plot-driven narrative, because it can't compare to it. You know, there's no way that it can stand up to, like, if I had to compare a Monster of the Week show to something like, I don't know, what's a good one that I can think of real quick? I'm blanking, to be honest. If I had to compare something like Phineas and Ferb to, yeah, Full Metal Alchemist, then obviously Full Metal Alchemist is going to come up as the winner every single time, because it's a more satisfying experience to watch a crafted plot than it is to watch a Monster of the Week situation. But at the same time, like, it's difficult to compare these things because that's not what they're for. They're not meant to be compared in that way. Sharpedo. I will say, though, best cartoon I ever watched as a kid, I think maybe my favorite cartoon from my childhood of all time is absolutely Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack is unparalleled. It was so fun to watch. I loved every second of it. I think it was amazing. It's probably my favorite ever. No, wait. How are we doing? Yeah, Samurai Jack is a masterpiece. Lucas, do yourself a favor. go look up Samurai Jack sometime. It's also Monster of the Week, but it's like, it is art, truly. Some of the episodes don't age super well, in terms of like, you know, I don't think anything about it was very offensive. Maybe its depiction of certain tribes in the world, because Jack gets trained by a lot of different tribes. And maybe the depiction of, like, certain peoples was a bit stereotypical. But ultimately, I think it's a show that does so much with so little. And is always entertaining. It's always fun and always entertaining. Oh, fuck. I've technically caught this Pokemon. But it is fire and flying. We can use it, although we probably won't. Ah, thank goodness we got that Sharpedo. Hey! Like the one where the villain pretends to be a sexy lady. Oh yeah, Aku. Aku is also one of my favorite villains of all time. He's just fun. He's just... Like, he's the exact perfect foil to Jack as a character, because Jack is super serious, but also very kind and everything, and then Aku is like a giant trickster who takes nothing seriously, and it's a fun dynamic to see them have, and it's just a very creative world. I say genuinely too much. As far as childhood cartoons go, yeah, they can't exactly go full sex appeal in a kids show, but you know, it's a good show. You, a big one was Kim Possible. It was a good show, but it also suffered from that, like, I don't know. There were moments in Kim Possible where I felt like it kind of went nowhere, and I just couldn't. You like how Galatian Moltres has his cousin sitting on the ground? Yeah, Galatian Moltres was too busy with pride. Ah, fuck, we lost. Alright, well. I'm kind of okay with not getting Moltres, to be honest. That's fine. I don't mind too much about that. Damn it, I didn't want to do that. Okay. We can buy 3 of these candies instead of 1 extra large. And it ends up being more pizza. Alright, let's give 1 to Rouge. See how that does. 47. That's like nothing. Okay, level 50. Eesh. This is not looking good so far. Alright. Moltres is the original chicken? Indeed. I used to love the legendary birds so much, but nowadays they're just like kind of boring. The 2000s Justice League cartoon. I remember watching it a lot, but like, I don't know how much I enjoyed it. I've never been crazy into DC Comics. I'm not that into Marvel anymore either these days, but like DC is... Do you think they made the Latios psychic types because Hoenn had too many dragon flying types? Maybe. That makes sense. Hoenn doesn't have a lot of dragon flying types. I never watched Teen Titans. There's a lot I didn't watch. At a certain point I found anime, and that became my world for a while. Okay, so I can go and do... Ben 10 was good. I enjoyed Ben 10 a lot. Here's the thing. I can go and do this mission with Hop, and maybe clear out the Isle of Armor for a while before we go tackle Articuno again. We don't really need Rouge and Ignatia to be super high level for Articuno, so it doesn't really matter that much. And I guess this would get the rest of the content out. Do you guys care about the Isle of Armor? Genuinely, like, I know I say that a lot. Do you guys care about what happens in the Isle of Armor anymore? I'm kind of over it, to be honest. Like, I don't know. This is for the purpose of getting Gigantamax for a legendary we can't use anymore. So, are you? Basically my question is: are you guys interested in the story? If you're interested in the story, we'll jump over there right now. If you're not particularly interested in the story, I think it's probably best that we just leave it. And while y'all are letting me know, can I play Scarlet and Violet? Sure. At some point, maybe when I'm done. When I'm done with this game, I kind of want to take a break from Pokemon for a little bit. But, yeah, I don't mind playing Scarlet and Violet at some point. I can probably do a monologue for Scarlet and Violet. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Okay, here is my issue. Is that you, my guy? No. That's the bird. We must follow the bird. Its shadow is inconsistent, and I struggle to see it. But I think I know where it's going. Please be going this way. It's really gonna suck if you're not going this way. Have I accidentally messed up? Did you go all the way back to the beginning? Is that what happens if I start there? Do you fly like down this way? And then I have to follow you? Or like, what's the dealio? What's the dealio? I am confused. Articuno is cost. That's not the adjective. I mean, verb. The verb normally used in Pokemon games is used. Imagine if it just said cost, like at one point, and you're like, wait, what? But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing Scarlet and Violet in terms of, as like a monologue. That could be kind of cool. Which would mean that I pick, well, I'd either do a randomizer or something. Like a randomized list or something like that. To pick a Pokemon type. And that's the only type I'm allowed to use. The entire run. Why am I trying to catch this thing? I'm never going to use it. Bye-bye. I can't get away? That sucks, dude. Come on. Like, what's your plan? Okay, we're just doing this, I guess. Scarlet and Violet is fine. It's okay. I don't really have that strong a feeling about it anymore. I think it does some stuff really well, and I think the rest of it's kind of bad. But that honestly feels like a lot of Pokemon games, to be honest. Alright. Matang. What am I gonna call you? You look a bit like a Roomba. Or a claw machine. Actually, you look like a Robotnik, to be honest. Or what are they called? Badniks? The robots that Eggman uses in Sonic. Imagine how good I would be at, like, if I had put any of this energy into a real-life skill. Robotnik is a cool name? Yeah, I'll call it Robotnik, sure. Oh, you know what I can do is I can paralyze it. Why do you know Psychic? Of all things. I mean, it doesn't matter that you know it, but why do you know it? That's kind of wild, dog. I guess because you're floating. Like, maybe the story behind you is that you float with psychic energy. I always thought it was like magnetism that made you float. But maybe it's psychic energy. Are you Steel Psychic? Is Metacross Steel Psychic? Come on, dude. What is this nonsense? Where you're rolling out of my Pokeballs. Why can't I catch anything in this flipping region? I have every badge in the game. Like, what's the point? Let's use a timer ball. Why not? Why not? Okay. This is the slowest fight of my life. You really just drag me out here to watch you die in the snow, my guy? Because that's what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna choose catching you over keeping my strong steel type already, so you're legit just gonna die in this snowfield. Sorry, King. You wasted your own time. Failed the interview, now you're dead. Alright, well hopefully Articuno is in the same place. And then, Ole, you can maybe try out your idea from earlier. You said you had an idea for what to name Zapdos. So if you have an idea for Articuno, I will give you that. You can name it whatever you want to, because I accidentally skipped over you to get petty revenge on a bird. Alright, well, what I'm gonna do now... Poor guy? No. Brought it on himself. At a certain point, my sympathy ends. Alright, we're gonna max potion power. And then we're going to swap power and Shrek. And then we're gonna go back to the start of the route. If all goes well, I can... Actually, is that worth it? So... Oh, bye. Bye, Lucas. Good luck with your homework. We're going to be going for quite a while, so if you get finished and decide to come back, we might still be playing. I can't see Articuno anywhere, is the problem. Is the issue. The problem is that the bird is out of my eye line. The babe with the power of voodoo. Alright, let's try this again. There it is. Why does this only work sometimes? I don't understand the logic of this. Alright, let's go. We're gonna foul play. But there's gonna be... There's going to be hail, so we don't actually want to do that much damage. Okay, so I think how we're doing this is I'm going to put power in front instead. We'll start off with the thunder wave, or the thunder shock. and then we'll lead into maybe some surfs, or like I feel like Iron Tail might actually be too strong, so we'll go into surf. Okay, so it's the one closest to me. I think it's this one. Did I guess right again? Damn, I'm amazing. I'm incredible at this. I should do those like cup games where they have a ball and you try and guess them. Because apparently I'm amazing at them. Let's... You know what? Fuck it. Let's try a quick ball. Maybe it'll work. Who knows? Come on. Nope. Psycho Shift. But it failed. Alright, let's Thunderwave. Hurricane. Let's see how this works. It's not that effective. Good. Good. Okay. And then let's try... I think Surf. Stone Edge is maybe gonna kill this thing. And we don't want to do that. Okay. What did that do? Oh, did it make me paralyzed? Whoops. Well, now if we're both paralyzed, it doesn't matter if it does that. So... Okay. Psycho Cut. Doesn't do very much. Let's go. Okay, so now we know one of its moves. Psycho Shift, Psycho Cut, and Whirlwind. And it has that, like, special move it does, which isn't super strong. I'm gonna full restore real quick, because it can still probably crit and do some stupid damage. Oh, I should have max potion. Damn it. Because now I can Psycho Shift. And then I have to put Thunderstorm on it again. Thunder Wave. Okay. Let's try Surf. I think we've accidentally tricked it into Psycho Shifting. No, it's using Freezing Glare. Okay. I don't think this did that much damage. A decent portion of damage, but it's not very effective. I kind of love the surf animation. It's really cute. Like, Power looks so proud of itself when it does it. I'm going to... let's max potion Power real quick, just in case. Don't want to get caught off guard. We're also fighting in Hail, which means that, like... It's never just one bit of damage. Okay, so I think the big problem with having paralysis on this thing is that it's doing special damage. It's not doing physical damage. So I think paralysis doesn't work super well against special attackers. Let's try a Timer Ball. If the Timer Ball doesn't work, we'll switch to Ultra Balls. Is this something where I have to do it again and again and again with the same Pokeball? Wow, that was a crit? That was like nothing. Okay, I'm gonna full restore again, and then we'll try the Timer Ball again. Get this bird, please. I like the pew 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 noise. It's very Stormtrooper gun. Which I'm sure has an official name that's more impressive than Stormtrooper gun. Are they just called blasters? Or are they like assault blasters or something? Like, is there a big difference between the two? I'm sure they have like in-world names, right? Like how it's AK-47. It's not just assault gun. Okay. No, playing it safe. We gotta play it safe. We can time a ball again next turn, but we have to play it safe. We can't take the risk. Power is one of my best poke. Hey, and paralysis procced. Nice. Okay. And Articuno's in the red now, so we're actually in a really good position. Please work. Power is at the moment... What the fuck? How does that work? Okay. Cool. Ugh, I hate these birds so much. These are the worst birds. I think we just Thunder Wave again, and then use another Pokeball, because really, truly and rarely, we have one more turn left, and then this bird is dead. So, best opportunity is to wait for the next bit of hail. There we go. And then Pokeball. Primer Ball, no, apparently not. Is Ultra Ball the best thing? Okay. Please work. Please. Why? I hate these birds, man. It sucks every time to have to go through this again and again and again to catch the same thing. Sure, you can learn Tailwind, that's fine. I'm gonna put it in instead of... You a special attacker? You are a special attacker. Instead of Wing Attack, you can learn Tailwind. Some nice utility. Hey. Like, I get that these are really strong Pokemon and you need to have them be kind of difficult to catch, but, like, it just sucks so much to... Because it's not difficult, is the thing. It's actually kind of really easy to get them in catching range. You just have to sit there and hope that it works. It stops being... I know that I'm now pulling at the foundations of this entire game series. And yes, I would like a Wambulance for my hurt butt, but I don't know, it's just like, it's kind of boring, isn't it? Let's re-up on full restores. We can get 10. Imagine just having a cool 3 million on you. Imagine seeing a 10-year-old come in, and he's basically got like the highest seat in the government. And he like opens his wallet and there's a cool 3 mil in there, and he just drops 30,000 on like animal medicine and leaves. And when you ask where he's going, he's like, I'm gonna go catch essentially a god. Again. Okay, so I also don't understand what the requirements are for it to show up. Because it just seems to kind of do it. You know, do I have to just ride around for a while? Is that the noise that it's supposed to make? I wish there was like an item or a move or something I could do that would clear up the weather. That would be a cool world interaction if I had like... Although that would be also kind of wild narratively. Be like, this 10-year-old... Although again, I own many gods. It's weird that I can't clear up the weather. But it would be cool if I could have some more effects on the weather. I just, that's what's really messing us up with this fight, is having to deal with the hail. Articuno itself isn't doing very much damage at all. It's the hail that's really screwing with us, because it puts us on a timer. I only have a certain amount of turns to catch this thing. I maybe should have bought more timer balls. It really looked like the timer ball was doing the best. Weirdly. Alright, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. Don't gotta tell me nothing about no mystical birds. Ain't my first rodeo. He turns into 3. That one at the far corner. And then I think it's this one? Oh, was it not? No! Man, it just took off, huh? We're doing it again. What a fun little puzzle. Okay, you go and do your thing. I'm gonna real quick buy some more timer balls. Yeah. I also don't have anything that can, like, put it to sleep. Do I? No. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to visiting your shop as well. There it is. Do. Gonna get me a bird, gonna get me a bird, gonna put a... No. I couldn't think of something that didn't sound horrendous out loud. Gonna dig me a hole, gonna dig me a hole, gonna put a nerd in it. Alright. Are you here, bird? Hello. So you are that one. Coolio. Like the artist who sang A Gangster's Paradise. I got you. Let us fight. There we go. Yes, I did encounter it. Okay, now I think what has to happen... Power, you want to be petted? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bud. Hey, there's my quick girl. Avoiding hurricanes, of all things. Okay, so what it seemed like last time is that I actually need to throw a timer ball for it to start working. So let's throw a timer ball. It's not gonna work. And then it should get more effective as the turns go on. Or it could just almost work. Okay. That's fine too. Shit, dude. That just almost happened. That's crazy. You gonna give me that magic again? No. Obviously not. The rules of this game only apply half of the time. And the other half of the time, it's Calvin Ball. Man, Calvin and Hobbes is such a good comic. I enjoyed it a lot. We're being buffeted by the hail. This is the worst buffet I've ever been to. Let's max potion. I don't really need to full restore, and it might be a good idea to... Well, I guess not. I don't have to save them. I have 54 of them. Like, it's fine. Freezing glare. But it might be a good idea to actually not attack. Leave it paralyzed and keep using the timer balls. I don't even know that we have 36 turns. Like, we have 36 timer balls. we might not necessarily have 30... Well, we have 34 now. But we might not necessarily have 34 turns within the hail to do this. So it might be worth it to just keep throwing Pokeballs. Leave it paralyzed, don't attack at all. Let the hail do some damage. Give us the most chance to do this. Okay, then we go into this is, I think, the loop. We full restore, time a ball, probably take a hit, maybe reapply Thunder Shock if it Psycho Shifts us. Once it Psycho Shifts once, though, like, it doesn't matter anymore. We have Thunder Shock, and we have Max Potion, so we don't have to heal the paralysis. So now we reapply Thunder Shock, and then we go back to throwing Thunder Wave, and then we go back to throwing Timer Balls. And I think that's the loop. The ideal would be if I could somehow heal the bird as well. That would be the perfect situation, because then I could basically try forever, or at least until I run out of Pokeballs. But unfortunately, I cannot. I do not possess this ability. That would be miraculous, and I am not, as you say, miracle worker. That wasn't anything. Don't know what that accent was supposed to be. It started off French, and then it became a different thing altogether. Come on. Everyone send me your key. Everyone put your hands into the air and send your energy. Okay, no one was doing it. The Spirit Bomb could tell that you weren't sending your energy, which is why it didn't help me get this bird. Everyone, send me your energy. The Timer Ball. Why is it resetting its effectiveness? I don't understand. This bird is literally getting weaker. Like, every single turn it's getting weaker, and the Timer Ball should be getting more effective. And yet sometimes it just, like, doesn't? It just isn't? What is the math on this? Like, what's the coding doing? I'm not sure what the parameters are. That's my problem, you know? If it was something that I just didn't realize, like, oh, maybe this one particular weather event or something screwed up with the Pokeball stats, it would be one thing, but it's not that. It's the fact that this ball is, by all accounts, meant to be effective the longer the fight goes on. The more turns that happen, the more the Timer Ball is supposed to be effective, and yet it just isn't. It just sometimes isn't. Like, it disobeys its own rules, and at that point, it's bullshit. Also, Ultra Balls. Like, Ultra Balls are supposed to be really good, but at a certain point, it feels like they're less effective than my other Pokeballs. Okay. Like, is it a thing where, is it a situation where, like, Timer Balls can't catch legendaries? Is it against their coding to be able to catch legendaries? That seems silly, if that's the case. But, like, even so, that would make more sense than it just sometimes not doing what it's supposed to do. You get me? Okay, come on. Doubt it. Not getting my hopes up. Nope. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 goes the dumb bird I've chased 3 times now. Is there a way I can get another Master Ball? Just so I don't have to do this shit anymore. Are you kidding me? How is it that at its absolute weakest, like literally, it's about to die. It is at its the weakest it can possibly be. It is paralyzed, and I'm using one of the most effective Pokeballs in the game, and yet somehow it's still not working. Didn't even roll that time. I don't understand why this isn't working is my problem. Like, if I had a concrete idea on why this wasn't happening, it would be one thing. Then I would be shouting into thin air. But by all accounts, this should be working. Okay. You see, this is also why I don't use timer balls anymore, because it feels like they work until they don't. But I think we've sort of cordoned onto the strategy now. At this point, it's just grinding, right? Like, it's just grinding out the bird. So I think what we're doing now is no attacks. We throw down one Thundershock. If it's Psy Shocks, Psy Shifts, we throw down another Thundershock, and then we just Pokeball, 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 Pokeball. Like, that is it. That's all we do. I also don't think that there's necessarily like a bird Pokeball or an Ice Ball or something that's more effective against Psychic types or Flying types or whatever. I think we just buy a ton of Ultra Balls, and then we just go for it. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait, let me buy some max potions as well. Just while I'm here. While I'm in the neighborhood. Because we don't want to use full restores. Full restores are good, but unfortunately, they heal our status. And we don't want that. We just want full health. Because if we heal our status, it can keep side shifting. And that means that we keep having to waste a turn to apply Thundershock. When we could use that turn to throw yet another Pokeball. Hey, hey. Bird time. Okay, so as I was saying earlier, to anyone who's still watching, or perhaps any of you VOD watchers who want to weigh in on this, I'm currently in the process of trying to decide what should be the next Monday stream after this one. Because I think, if all goes according to plan, it doesn't seem like anyone's particularly interested in the Isle of Armor, so we don't have to go do that story. Once I've caught this bird, I think I'm pretty close to finishing this DLC. So, once I do that, we're done with Pokemon. Okay, it's that one. No! Fuck off, bird. Fuck off, bear. There we go, okay. Let's do this. Alright, we're going to Thunder Wave. That's fine. Pew pew pew. We can deal with the pew pew pew, doesn't matter. Doesn't even worry me, personally. Good, 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 good. Hey, okay. Now we Ultra Ball. Let's go. I mean, I doubt it. Who knows, right? 2 rolls isn't bad. But again, that doesn't really indicate anything. Unfortunately. I think we are in range of max potion now. I think we have to... I'm playing this as safe as I possibly can. There's no room for failure here. I can't switch to anyone else, really. I mean, Shrek could kill this thing, and so could Memnon. But we don't want to kill it. We want to catch it. And Power's the only one that can really survive for any extended time period. So we're just going to keep hucking balls. That's what this is now. This is a fast ball... a fast ball simulator. Anyone out there who's doing video essays about Pokemon, please feel free to use this as an example of how bullshit the Pokeballs are in this game. This might actually be a good case study against random number generation in video games entirely, because what more can I do at the moment to ensure victory? Like, I'm using potentially, besides the Master Ball, which I only got 2 of because I didn't use the one in the main game, and you get another one for like doing this. Is there a 3rd Master Ball? Honestly, if this fight, if I have to do this fight again, I'm gonna look up if there's a 3rd Master Ball in this game, because this is ridiculous. And if there is, we're just using it. Like, whatever. I don't care. Then it'll at least be, Now, why does Paralysis stop me from using Thundershock? That doesn't make sense. It's not a physical move. But I guess that works in my favor, too. Yes. Be stupid, bird. Be dumber. Okay, Paralysis. Let's go. Pew, pew, pew. Hell yeah. Okay. This is... I like this music a lot. Like, if there's one thing about this fight, it's got nice music. It's got dumb mechanics, but nice music. So... This is torture. This is mind-numbing. I wonder if there's any Pokemon professional. I wonder if there's any other Poke YouTubers that like watch these videos and hear me complain so much about these situations, and I wonder if they're going like, "Oh, this is nothing, bro. Wait till you get X, Y, and Z." Or if they go like, "No, this is awful. This looks like this is hell." Also, it's a well-known thing that the Pokeballs just seem to... Is that a thing with this game, or is that a thing like in general? Like that the Pokeballs just seem to waver in their effectiveness haphazardly with no rhyme or reason. I've used, what, like 15 Ultra Balls since I started this fight? 15 Ultra Balls against a Pokemon in red health with a status condition. Like, and I'm at the same level as it, and I have all the gym badges. Like, what the hell? What more do you want from me, game? Okay, well, Power's confused. That doesn't really matter. It's not gonna come into play. Is like Netball more effective the lower the level of the wild Pokemon? Easier to catch, that feels pointless. Pokemon are already easy to catch when they're asleep. That has a low success rate for catching a Pokemon. Cool. Premier Ball, Luxury Ball. Hell, maybe this thing is fancy. Maybe this is a fancy beach. And so it'll enjoy a Luxury Ball more. Nope, doesn't care for it. As we know, the fanciest of people prefer freedom. Freedom is the Ritz of life. Well, this is a wash. Yeah, it's full restore power. I'm gonna Google if there's a 3rd Master Ball in this game. Pokemon Shield. 3rd Master Ball. No, I don't want to get unlimited Master Balls. Okay, can you get multiple Master Balls? Double the amount of Master Balls you get by using the Loto ID system that relies on the Rotom PC in each Pokemon Center. Okay. Did I already do that? Peony will give you a single Master Ball. Okay, so I already did that. How do I get the Isle of Armor one? Let's see here. We're cheating. Try and double the amount of Master Balls you can get in each game beyond using the... Okay, Cramomatic. Donate 500 watts. You have the option to place 4 different things. From berries, Ultra Balls to Pokeballs to everything in between. You can use recipes to fine-tune what you receive. Eventually, you'll be offered the rare Pokeball recipe. Using this recipe will require that you place 4 apricorns on the machines to get a type of Pokeball. Just place 4 apricorns of any type, and you'll see a surprise come out. Hopefully a rare, but you might be putting in items. Okay, so we can grind for a Master Ball. Let's go and do that. To be honest, I would prefer to do that. Who's learning Heavy Slam? Power? Ooh. Nah, I kind of like your move setup right now, Power. We're gonna keep you as you is. Alright, we're gonna fly to the Isle of Armor. And we're gonna try get a Master Ball. Because that's currently my solution. Please release me from this game. If we can't get a Master Ball, I'm going to take a quick intermission. And see and try and figure out a plan here. Alright, first of all, let's heal up. Good. Now let's go. Hey. Yes, please. Yes, please. Grip Claw, no. Yes, please. Wishing Peas. No. I don't care. No, thank you. Nope. No. Unnecessary. Bomb Mushroom? Not even. I need the Bomb Mushroom. Or this random TM. Or this random TR. Or this random TR. Or even that one. Don't need any of them, actually. No, I already said no to the Big Mushroom, my guy. I just said no to the Big Mushroom, in fact. Give me rare Pokeball, please. No, I don't want the Destiny Knot. No. Hyde, you are bleeding me dry here, dog. And I think you know you're doing that. Was this a scam? Is that a lesson? This is the new gambling den. This is ridiculous. I hate randomness in games now. I think it's the worst thing ever. Because I've had to go through shit like this so many times where you just have to, like, pray that you get the right thing. It sucks so much. It doesn't take away from the experience to just have a guaranteed result. Hey, Mr. Hat. I'm complaining. Because I'm basically gambling right now to try and get a Master Ball so that I don't have to deal with a bird. No. Hide, you little shit. Valid, thank you. This kid, I wanna, like, punch him. Learn more. Okay, so let me... Do I have a bunch of apricorns? 99% of gamblers quit just before they get the Master Ball. Shut up. Do I have a bunch of apricorns? I feel like I had a bunch of apricorns. I have a bunch of yellow ones. Yep. Never give up. A great ball. Fucking worthless. Actually worthless. Alright. What does sorting do? By type, please. Hopefully this puts all the apricorns together. Sure, borp. It did. It put all of the apricorns together. Huzzah! Huzzah, everyone. I'm probably gonna have to get more apricorns, because now we're grinding this out again. Another great ball. Fantastic. End me. Please. Is there... Where do I buy apricorns? Because it doesn't matter which 4 I use. Hey. Nothing. Are any of you shopkeepers? Do you sell things? Sure. Which Pokemon do I want to give Max Soup? Let's give it to Shrek. It doesn't matter. Don't think I'm ever gonna Gigantamax again, to be honest. No, I'm good. Alright, I'm not seeing a whole lot of shops around here. Hey, you look like you sell things? Apparently not. Thank you for being useless. Do you sell things? No. I don't care for you. Why can't you idiots just sell things? I hate this fucking island. Alright, where can I buy apricorns? Tower of Waters. Diggin' Pa. Okay, we're Googling. We're Googling. Pokemon Shield. Where to get apricorns. Shaking berry trees on the Isle of Armor. Is that the only way they can be attained? Where can I farm them? No, not Legends Arceus. I specifically said Pokemon... God, Google is a mess. Hidden around Dynatree Hill, respawning once a day. You can also purchase a bundle of 5 of a specific color. Oh, right, I can go back to the hiker. To where Articuno is. And, like, purchase a bunch of them. The what trader? Hey, what's up, bud? Give me... You were the worst. I truly detest you. Okay. How are you, Mr. Hat? How's your day been? How's life? How is existence on this never-ending sphere of disappointment? Okay, we got a white apricorn. Pink apricorn. White apricorn. Red apricorn. It assails your nostrils. Anything around the actual tree? Or just on the outside here? Okay, then I guess we go to the Isle of Armor. And we look for some berry trees. Sometimes I wish I could go to the Pokemon universe. Punch everything. Punch all of them for being stupid. And wasting my time. It's worrying that I made myself, like, laugh that much. The idea of punching a bird. Berries. I want apricorns. A. Quit. Cool. Bunch of berries and some apricorns. Nice. I feel like we're going to be doing this a lot. If I run out of I'm going to try and stockpile some apricorns. But if I run out, then, we're probably just going to try Articuno again. I'll just get some more Ultra Balls. Okay, let's try this. Got some apricorns. Let's go. What do you do? Okay. Alrighty. Now let's... I'm doing this a couple of times because I'm worried that I'm stuck getting Great Balls unless I get the specific, like, rare Pokeball recipe. This is actually kind of a funky remix. Dun 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 dun. Okay, let's do... Let me look this up real quick. So... Okay, so it doesn't seem to matter. Rare Pokeball recipe. I think I already have that recipe then. Whoops, no thank you. Don't fucking snark at me, kid. I've just given you like a year's salary. Alright, let's pop in... Please. Gave me a fucking Pokeball. Oh, no. That's the worst. That sucks, dude. Okay. Alright, that made me laugh. That made me laugh a little bit. That was good. Alright. I'm starting to feel like this is a moment of the game telling me, like, maybe you should be doing something else with your life. And I mean, bold of you to say that, Pokemon. Your survival as a franchise depends on people like me. Alright, so I got 3 Pokeballs. This is worthless. I can see why people hate this game now. All of the goodwill I had for Pokemon Shield is dead. And I hope it perishes. I hope it perishes painfully and without remorse. I hope history forgets this game forever. And no one will have to deal with this bullshit again. Self-imposed bullshit, I remind everyone. This is my own hubris, and I'm being punished for it. But why not my hubris? It's mine, isn't it? I found it. It's mine. Why am I there all of a sudden? Where the heck is this bird? Where the heck is this bird? Why is it doing exactly the same thing that the Pokeball does? Where it, like, just doesn't work sometimes. You're supposed to show up when I come here. What is up with this? Okay. You know what, the shitty thing is that I thought that I was really onto something. What? Oh, is that the noise that power makes? I always thought that was the noise Articuno made. Anyway, the really terrible thing is that I thought that I was onto something with my timer ball strategy, but it's not. It doesn't seem to work like that. I mean, I ranted about this a while back, but it still kind of blows my mind that ostensibly it just doesn't work sometimes. I'm thinking it's a matter of like okay, well, we've managed to get it to trigger. Okay, I guess we just have to keep doing it. We just have to keep going until we eventually get it. There's nothing else we can do. But yeah, I was talking earlier about RNG. And it's one of the reasons that I never really got into like roguelikes and roguelites. Well, I got into roguelites a lot more, but roguelikes specifically, I never really got into because I don't like chance as a game mechanic. Like, I don't like randomness in game design doesn't work for me. If I fail in a game, like if I do poorly, I want it to be because I did not employ the game's mechanics properly. If I'm failing in a game because I'm personally making mistakes, fair enough. I can practice or watch a tutorial or like read up on it or something. Like, there's any number of things I can do to fix that, to improve my own ability. Fuck you, Articuno. You're such a... I rarely want to say a bad word. It's not a bad word where I live. But it's apparently quite a bad word overseas, so I should probably avoid it. But yeah, I think that a game that punishes me because I'm making the wrong choices, or because I'm not, like I said, not employing the mechanics well enough, fair. That's fair. It's frustrating. Don't get me wrong, it can be really, really frustrating. But also, fair enough. I'm the one making the mistake, so I should be the one who's punished for it. I get that. It's when a game punishes me for following the rules. Like, if I'm doing everything correctly, and it's purely random chance that is stopping me from succeeding, that's not good. That's not good game design. It is never going to be good game design for a random number randomly being a 1 instead of a 0 being the difference between me winning a situation or losing a situation, because that is not a test of my knowledge or my skill. Okay, please just... Yes, we paralyzed the bird. Good. This game makes you weirdly... like, it's excited about the weirdest things. Alright, I'm gonna... max potion real quick. There's no point, like, there's no reason... I mean, at this point, we may as well just throw Pokeballs. Like, the Timer Ball was doing the best for a while. So let's try it again, I guess. There's no reason not to. Worst comes to worst, we switch back to the Ultra Ball. It shouldn't matter, is the thing. Like, the Ultra Ball's effectiveness is not dependent on anything. So it shouldn't matter. I don't know if it will matter, but it shouldn't. Okay, now we Thundershock again. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Come on. Pew pew pew. Thunder Wave, let's go. Okay, it's paralyzed again. It's buffeted by hail. Kinda wild that Articuno, of all of the legendary birds, is susceptible to hail again. But you see what I mean? Like, the whole point of the Timer Ball is that I've already done this. I'm going in circles. I'm caught in a cyclical loop. A Sisyphean... a Sisyphean Mobius strip of annoyance and ranting. Okay, so Timer Ball is a lost cause, I think. I guess I just start throwing shit, right? Like, anything? It could literally be anything. Timer Ball's not working. Fuck it, let's try a Pokeball. Maybe the Cramomatic blessed them. Did not. I've fought this bird so many fucking times. This is the most I've ever fought a Pokemon, I think. Like, even in the original games, when I had no idea what I was doing. When I was truly just a stupid child. I never fought a Pokemon as much as this. Because these games didn't have boss fights back then. If you fought a Pokemon and died, it was gone. You're just shit out of luck, kid. No Pokemon for you. But now I can't progress unless I catch this dumb bird that super doesn't want to be catched. Caught. My brain is melting. Would the repeat ball even work? No, I didn't think so, because I caught the other birds, but like, it only works if you've caught this specific type of Pokemon before. Alright. Not very effective indeed. Okay. Netball, water or bug type, quick ball. A higher success rate. Oh wow. Truly, we live in the future. Is this thing still alive? It has literally like 1 health left. How could this not work? Watch it. This is the dumbest game. Alright, we're looking things up now. We're going to Google and figuring things out. Crown. Hundra. Okay. Oh, right. I could just save. And then I could save state it. Well, that helps. Okay, why does it keep giving me Pokemon Go? Here's the thing. Right, like it's super annoying when you Google something for a video game or whatever, and it gives you the incorrect type. It gives you the incorrect version. Okay, so here's the deal. We're going to real quick fly back to Wedgehurst. Pokemon Center. Ultra Balls. Save state by the Articuno, and then keep retrying until it's caught. And I have no more love for this series. And I look upon Pokemon with despair in my heart because it deserves no other emotion from me. That's kind of the plan. I also read something that Ultra Balls become more effective the more you use. Like, they make the next one more effective, which seems ridiculous because I've only ever seen the opposite in these games. But okay. Ultra Balls really are, I think, the greatest argument the universe has ever given me that I am not lucky. Because it is amazing how many of them I have wasted in pursuit of Pokemon. Okay, and then we ride a bit. I think this will help us trigger. Please show up. No. Okay, let's ride a little bit further. Worst comes to worst, we just have to go to the other one. Load times in this game actually aren't that bad. That's something I think this game is pretty decent at. Like, the loading times are not bad. Okay, I'm just gonna ride ahead of it. Who cares? It's gonna keep going there, I guess. After this, I just have to do Calyrex, right? Which is, I think that's probably going to be a Dynamax fight. But I believe that will be Psychic and Ice. So, ooh, if it's Psychic and Ice, then Volcarona is going to be doing crazy in that fight. Man, we're raising a weapon. Okay, we're saving here. Save my progress. Please. For the love of God. He has a little thing with his wing. I've heard that it's supposed to have a different tail animation from the other ones, but I've never been wrong. I've been wrong once. Alright, let's go. Byte, Thunderwave. Go, my pet. Thunderwave it up. Good power. The song is a banger. I know I've already said it, but like, damn. Some things just remain true. I think, so I saw something where Ultra Balls just become more effective the more you use. But it was for something in Fire Red and Leaf Green. So that might have been something they've, like, patched out of the games. That's not what I wanted. I want a thunder wave again. Gonna use freezing glare on me. That's fine. I can take like 2 of those from full health. And now you can't use Psycho Shift, so it's whatever. Hurricane and Psychic Blades, I think it was called, are both ineffective against me. That move you have is the most effective. I don't know how much PP it has, is the thing. It's probably like 5. I don't think that they would give a signature move like that more than 5. Okay, Hurricane's fine. Doesn't even matter if I get confused because I'm not doing any other attacks. Ultra Ball, let's go. Okay, so that was 1 roll. Okay, then we max potion. I mean, okay, so just real quick, it just occurred to me. I do want to make it clear, if power dies in this fight, we're still following Nuzlocke rules. We're not save stating them. Like, save stating at the moment is just so that I don't have to keep running back and forth from the town and doing this whole process over and over again. If power dies in this fight, we're accepting that that happened. Like, that's just the case. And then I will try something else. But, like, this is just that I don't have to keep doing the run back. So if we keep killing Articuno, I get to keep save stating. Come on. I'm seeing some hectic lightning outside. Looks like a storm is coming. And my kitty's asleep next to the door. You know what, this is actually... Maybe I'm just sort of coming out on the other side of frustration. But there is something almost meditative about doing grinding like this. I mean, it's frustrating, sure, but like... Honestly, something like this is what I would do in my free time. You know, something a little bit grindy that I can do over and over again. I don't have to think too much about it. I get like a plan or a strategy or whatever in my head beforehand, and then I can just sort of do it, and then I turn the sound off and I listen to some music or a podcast or something, and it feels pretty good. You know, it's a nice sort of experience. It keeps your hands busy, and it allows you to focus on. I normally do podcasts so I can like listen to a story or whatever. I've been listening to a lot of Dungeons and Daddies lately, which is not a BDSM thing. It's a Dungeons and Dragons podcast, and it's really good. It's very funny. I would recommend it to anyone who enjoys Dungeons and Dragons and podcasts, which hopefully you do if you're on this channel. The podcast thing. We don't do a lot of Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Emilio's not that big of a fan of Dungeons and Dragons, and he brings up a lot of interesting points about it. You know, but I don't know. I think maybe it's nostalgia that it just is my favorite. Maybe it's the one I'm most used to, and that's the entire reason. But I don't know, there's something about Dungeons and Dragons that just feels like it's the game. It's made some bad decisions over the years, I'll say that. Like, it hasn't always been the best of games. But it has a special place in my heart, I think. There are other systems I'd love to play. Kids on Bikes looks really fun as a system. I've seen some games played with it as the system, and it looks like it would be really fun to do. Dread looks pretty fun, where you have a Jenga tower and you like have to pull blocks and things. Okay, this fight is pointless. So now we save stated. We go back in. Yeah, Dread looks fun. I saw on Dimension 20 that they did like a modified version of Kids on Bikes, where how Kids on Bikes work is that you get a dice pool, and basically, if you roll the highest possible number on that dice... Fucking bear, dude. That wasn't my choice. Anyway, okay, so Kids on Bikes works that you get dice pools for your various abilities. So, like, maybe you're really strong, but you're not so smart. So your strong stat is like a D20, but your smart stat is like a D4 or whatever. Like that. That kind of thing. So how it would work is that if you rolled your smart stat and you got a 4 on the D4, you would be allowed to roll it again. And that would keep happening if you keep getting 4s. That's called exploding. The system they used on D20 for one of the campaigns is that they made it so that if you explode, like if you get the highest number on your dice, you move up to the next level of dice. So if it was a D4, it would go to a D6. And then you would just keep it like that. So you're literally improving your stats while you play the game, which is cool. I think that's really cool. It's almost like as RPG as you can possibly get it, you know? That's a system I would want to play. I already talked about Dread, I think, where Dread is you get a Jenga tower, and every time you make a decision that would have impact on the story, well, basically anytime they want to, the GM, the game master, can ask you to pull from the tower, and if you do, and you knock the tower over, your character's dead. Or you can choose to not pull from the tower, and you'll just like get hurt. Things will become more difficult for you. I think that's a cool idea as well. Like it's always interesting to see very simple systems that are basically just do a thing, it works. Not do a thing, it doesn't work. I think there's a lot of fun you can have with that kind of thing. It's a lot less rigid, so a lot more creative stuff can happen. But at the same time, I do think the rules and regulations of systems like D&D help you with creativity in a way. Because if you have limits, it makes you want to do something about those limits. And it also feels way better when you eventually get past those limits. So I don't know. I think it's maybe like a case-by-case basis. I'm confused. This bird is the worst. Can I eat this? Why isn't there an animation in this game that lets me eat this bird? Yes. This is my motorboat impression. Pretty good, right? I think it works well. Hey, that's power for you. Snapping themselves out of confusion like it's nothing. I can't believe basically half of this stream has been dedicated to this stupid bird. And the other one killed 2 of my Pokemon. This has been a harrowing final chapter of this journey so far. I swear to God, if I end up doing a 4-hour stream and 2 of those hours are spent on this stupid bird, I'm gonna sue the Pokemon company. Give me my life back. Okay, please work. Alright, come on. Come on. How is it getting less effective? You know what? I'm calling it. Digimon's a better series. This is now video proof of the truth of the matter is that Digimon is better than Pokemon, because can you see this shit? You looking at this shit? It's important in times like these to remember that I am the entire reason that this is happening. No one asked me to do this challenge. This was of my own volition. You shouldn't feel sympathy for me. I brought this on myself. Okay. You see what I mean? Like, it rolled once last turn, and now it's not rolling at all. I don't understand what is happening here. Did I accidentally put on a setting that says, like, I don't want to catch Pokemon? Is there a setting in the menu that I switched on that's like, hey, I don't want to? Can you make it not happen? Yeah, Power, I want to be petted too, dude. I want to be petted by the sweet release of not having to fucking do this anymore. But, like, we're here now, so get over it. I'm gonna heal, just in case. We don't want a sneaky crit. I think we have one more opportunity with the hail. And then we're gonna have to restart. That's fine. Ugh. Yeah, that actually works out well, because we can take one more freezing stare, or whatever it's called, and still survive. And then we have one more opportunity. Hey, Psycho Cut actually is perfect, because now we get one more opportunity to throw a Pokeball, and we can survive basically any attack. We're in a perfect spot. It's a perfect storm of convenience. Cool. This... Humanity is cursed. It's been raining like crazy over here for the last few days. Like, the last week, I think it's rained pretty much every day. Which, it's currently the rainy season, so it's not that weird, I guess. But it is kind of strange. Like, it shouldn't necessarily be raining this much. I've been enjoying it, though. I think the rainy weather is my favorite weather. No, not really. My favorite weather is fog. Is that a weather? Like fog and mist. Like if it's misty and so on. Not misty, but you know what I mean. Like if like there's a thick layer of mist on the ground. Brilliant. That's the absolute best. Okay. Can you not avoid the one attack I do, please? You know what, Power? I'm a little bit worried about being able to win as well. Here's the really shitty thing, dude, is that, like, if I let Power run buck wild, if Power could just attack, we would destroy this bird. Because we have Stone Edge. Which has an enormously high critical chance. And is a rock type move, and Power gets stab damage from it, and Power has a hard rock. So we would be getting... I think we could probably one-shot this bird if we use Stone Edge. But we can't, because unfortunately I have to catch it to continue this dumb story that I really enjoyed. I was really enjoying the idea of the like... legendaries and stuff. It was a cool concept for a while, and then it just became annoying to do. Which is honestly, that's the Pokemon like flow chart, isn't it? That's the flow diagram for this series. Is cool idea, interesting lore, and everything's the first bit. Then repetitive, annoying now. And yeah, kind of sucks. I guess the whole thing about this game is it's kind of repetitive. Pokemon's always been really grindy. So my greatest challenge, I guess, is a grind. Would be a grind. I'm really upset that I'm probably gonna have to do this again for the fucking rabbit. Like, I'm not jazzed about that. Maybe we if we catch the bird, maybe we call the stream here, because we've been going for a long time. For me. Not for general streaming. I think on the scale of general streamers, I tend to be on the like shorter end. But yeah, I think if we catch this bird, I'm calling it here. I wanted this to be the last episode. I really did. I was ready. I was so ready for this to be the last thing we do, but this damn game. It breaks me every time. I give it an inch and it takes my soul. Come on, Articuno. Why are we doing this? What is... Why do we fight? What is the purpose of our battle? I might switch to timer balls, because honestly, they seem to be doing a better fucking job. I'm so upset with this situation. Why yes, play me your short movie. Okay, and now we use a potion, and then I guess you use a timer ball again, because who cares anymore, right? I can't believe how bad the Ultra Balls are. None of the Ultra Balls I've thrown have gotten past 2 rolls. I haven't even gotten to a 3rd roll on it. Like, it's crazy. They're supposed to be basically one of the best Pokeballs in the game, and they're garbage. They're truly, truly garbage. Cool. Late game Psycho Shift. Nice one. Right as you get to red health. Very cool. Very interesting and demure and cool. Does paralysis even help? Like, is paralysis even helping with this? Should I be focusing on something else? Should I be trying to get a Pokemon that can put it to sleep? Or whatever? Why not? Right? That was one. Let it end. Let me die. Let me die, Vader. Yes, my master. I am your father. That wasn't deep enough. I am your father. No, I can't. I can't do the gravel with and also make it go deep. Man, James Earl Jones was a genius. One of those like naturally very deep voices that you could then also manipulate well. What an incredible talent. What an incredible actor. And yep, we do it again. Do I have a psychic type I can use? I really don't want to have to catch another Bronzong and grind until it's like high level so that it can survive. Okay, it's that one, and then I remember which one it is. It's this one. It's always this one. This is purgatory. I'm in limbo. Okay. Hey, folks, maybe this will be the one. Send me that there spirit energy. Give me some of that spirit juice. Maybe I'll catch this dumb bird. Big dumb bird. This big dumb haircut. My name's... You know, it's funny. I never liked birds, but I respect them. That has changed. I now no longer respect birds. They are a pointless creature that don't deserve our love or admiration. If that had worked, I would have been so angry. I hate this game. Okay, so Thunderwave, let's go. We should survive. I don't even care anymore. To be honest, if power dies here, like, truly, it's saving itself from a horrific fate. I may as well just use a full restore, right? Like, it doesn't matter if it psycho shifts me again. I may as well use the timer balls, because the ultra balls really weren't working. Hey, I think it's raining. Okay, so that's a hurricane. Whatever. Yeah. I'm also not sure the paralysis is worth it. Timer balls. There we go. Come on. Yes. Fool. It was never my plan to catch you with one. It was my plan to catch you. I'm sorry, Power. I know that you would like a pet. But I gotta catch this stupid bird so an old man will leave me alone and I can do something else with my life. You know, I never looked into Pokemon Home. I think it was meant to be something that you could like trade Pokemon into. It was like a hub where you could watch Pokemon episodes and connect your various games to it and then trade it into. Like, I remember one of the ways you could get a starter in this game is if you got Pokemon Go, chose a starter, traded it to Pokemon Home, and then traded it to yourself in this game. And that seemed kind of wild to me. Like, I think I did it once and it worked. But it's still kind of a wild situation to be in. Like, I think it would, an interesting idea would be like a Pokemon, almost like a The Sims, or like a Pokemon daycare kind of situation where you could put all of your Pokemon into it. Like, you wouldn't necessarily put the same Pokemon that you have in the game. You would just sort of enter their codes in or whatever, and then they would show up and you could take care of them. I think that would find a market. I don't know if it would be necessarily that successful for very long. I don't know what its longevity would look like, but it would have a market. Alright, I'm gonna go for another 15 minutes, I think. I think that's about as much as I can handle, is another 15 minutes of this. And then, if we don't have this bird caught by the end of 15 minutes, we're gonna try again next week, I guess. Because it's almost midnight over here. Is the thing. I started at 9 o'clock. Wave. Alright, let's try again. Timer ball, go. Timer ball, you're fucking worthless. Alright, let me, I'm gonna use it again, but I do want to Google this, actually. Pokemon Shield Timer Ball not getting better. Max out at 20 turns. Hang on. 10 plus turns make it better than Ultra Ball. 7 plus in Gen 7 and beyond. 30 turns for max catch rate of 4. Gen 5 onwards, it's 10 turns for max catch rate of 4. Okay, so I kind of have to do this for 10 turns? That's fine. And then I'm at max catch rate? That's crazy if this is max catch rate. Because it seems to be getting less effective, right? Oh no. The The complaint has started again. Whoops. Why did I go to Pokemon? I want to go to bag. Full restore. Power. Okay, maybe we just start with Timer Balls then. Hey! Power, you are surprisingly good at avoiding hurricanes. Alright, I'm gonna throw another Timer Ball and just look up something. Pokemon. Field. Paralysis. Help. With catching. However, it makes a Pokemon's catch rate increase? Pokemon that are asleep or frozen are easier to capture than those that are poisoned, paralyzed, or burned. Oh! Paralysis is actually making this harder. So that's pointless. Okay. Well, it's making it easier in the sense that it's like... it's easier to deal with the Pokemon, because the paralysis makes it easier... What am I saying? The paralysis makes it so that their moves don't work as often. So... It's easier in the sense that I don't have to deal with as much damage. But it's not as easy in the sense that it increases their catch rate. So, okay. Okay. Well, now we know. Now that I might have to close my window soon. Now the next 10 minutes I can spend throwing Ultra Balls at an unparalyzed Articuno. It's always this one. Yep. Burra. Burra. Sick, bro. Yeah, Power, you're gonna chill out for a sec. You're gonna be... Well, let's start with a quick ball, just in case. You never know. Didn't work. Sick. Actually, maybe it's a good idea to just, like, attack it then. What does Iron Tail do? I can literally repeat this fight infinitely. Let's see what Iron Tail does. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, Ultra Ball, go. I choose you. Pointless. Deeply pointless. Did not even scathe him. I see we're under attack. It's a calamity of great proportions. Birds, what do we know? It's kind of a lovely rain outside. It's a very like light drizzle. Ah, bird, you are making me miss the rain. I wish there was a turn counter so I could see how many turns it passed. Is the first Timer Ball always garbage? Because if that's the case, then we may have already screwed ourselves. No, apparently not. Okay. Hey. It's a calamity of great proportion. Now I sound like Werner Herzog. So, we've discovered that I was making this harder on myself. Can you survive? Nope, you fainted. Okay. Well, now we can come up with a new strategy. You see, now it's working. I was complaining about this earlier, and I found out, and it makes me feel better about it. So ultimately, I was right, even though I was very much wrong. But yeah, hey viewer, welcome back to my slow descent into madness. Turns out I was making the fight take longer than it should have. I was honestly kind of screwing myself because I kept paralyzing Articuno, and paralysis makes it increases the Pokemon's catch rate, so it makes them harder to catch. So I was just doing damage to myself. All right, we're gonna start this how we start every one of these now. A quick bulk. Unbelievable. The bird tries to psycho shift. It is ineffective. The hail hits the dinosaur like it's a thing. What a powerful spectacle. Hey, we got 2 viewers. Welcome, everybody. I'm going insane. I fought this bird like 15 times. We're save stating now. It's been a moment. Alright, I think now we switch to timer balls. They should be... As long as we stay on the 10-turn clock, they should get more effective than Ultra Balls. So... And I learned my lesson about the paralysis, so it's fine. That's not a problem anymore. Everything in my body hurts. Herzog. What was I saying earlier? Probably a lot. I've been going kind of off. I was talking about the rain. It's been raining a lot here lately, and it's really nice. It's one of those weird things where I know some people get quite depressed with the rain. It like that's a big problem with living in the UK and stuff like that, is that it rains a lot, and like people get that sort of seasonal depression from the site, or not even seasonal depression. I think I'm mixing up my terms, but just sort of like they get that sadness from the lack of sunlight. But personally, I love the rain. It makes me so much happier when it's raining than when it's sunny. Hey. Yes, please keep doing that. I hate this bird so much. All of the birds. All of the birds in this game, I have come to hate. And all of the ones that I loved were taken from me. Usually by other birds. There are no good birds, apparently. Come on, timer ball. I only have so much time left in this stream. In about 4 minutes, I'm calling it. So I think that's like, what, one more fight? Hurricanes, whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're not attacking. Confusion is pointless. I suppose I don't have to keep using the timer balls. necessarily. I'm gonna use an Ultra Ball real quick, and I just want to Google something. Does using timer ball reset timer ball reset clock? Because the catch rate does not change if you use balls consecutively, it remains the same no matter how many you throw. Okay, so I can use... No, it won't. You can use any ball you like, and then once it gets 10 turns onward, the timer ball becomes useful. Okay, so I can use really any Pokeball, and then the timer ball will remain useful. That's fine. I wish there was an option to sell this region of the Pokemon world to, like, the Flood. Not the Flood, the Covenant. Wart. I would delight in being able to sell out the awful people of this region who have caused me nothing but pain and annoyance, and the terrible creatures that live here. And purely because of this bird, like, I would make it known that Articuno is the reason that I'm selling them into space ownership. Alright, I think it's been 10 turns. What counts as a turn? Also, what? Are you joking? Alright, well, I have to heal up anyway. So, I think we have 1 turn left. I'm not sure if it matters. I can go for about another 10 minutes, I think. That's when it'll be midnight here. So that's when I think I can stop. Why can't I set this region on fire? Would that I could conquer this crown tundra. I would burn it to the ground for its stupid birds to perish. Oh my god. Cool. Yes, I will. I'm calling you actual hell. Ole isn't... I promised Ole that I would give him the naming rights to this bird, but Ole is not here, as far as I know. Ole, this is your one opportunity to speak up if you want to name this bird. If not, I'm just calling it actual hell, because that's what I went through to get this. If you really want to rename it, we can take it to the Pokemon Center and I'll rename it. Okay. Got all of the flipping birds. Let's go back to the town. I don't know... Well, let me go and talk to Peony quick. Hey, Peony. You're not here. I'm gonna restore my Pokemon. Still have 8 minutes left in the stream, technically. Let's see here. Oh, there's a horse. I forgot. Ignatia, I really want you to be stronger for this. You know what? I'm gonna use the last, like, 7 minutes of this stream wisely. Instead of doing this bit and challenging this horse, I'm gonna do the max raid dungeon one more time. I really want to get Ignatia up to par. You know, once the stream ends... No, damn it, that's not what I wanted. I don't care about doing Moltres. Anything is fine. Yes, please. Okay. Damn it, no. Ugh. I hate that if you say no to one part of the process. Like, okay. Had I... If it worked the other way, yes, I probably would have been mad. So maybe I should just shut up. I've never played with that before, but I'm more comfortable with, like, Executor. Although maybe I should have gotten Hitmonlee, but we got it anyway. I would have loved a Poliwrath. Okay, so Psychic to Dark. I want Dark. Yes, Dark. Dark. What Pokemon are you? Oh. I like Skuntank. Yeah, I can work with Skuntank. For sure. It's Dark Poison, I believe. Or is it Pure Dark? If it's Pure Dark, then whatever, it's still good. If it's Dark Poison... I think it's Dark Poison, because Stomping Tantrum is super effective. Yeah, and it knows Poison. Okay. Torkoal should know maybe some ground moves. Ground is super effective against Dark Poison, if I recall correctly. Now, why did you do that? Now, what was the point of Rain Dance? Do you know, Thunder? Does Rain Dance increases water moves? I don't think we have a water type on our team, though. Okay, Wide Guard protects all of us here. Good. Good. Okay, Burning Jealousy hits everyone? That's pretty interesting. Oh, Weather Ball. So you know Weather Ball. That's cool. Why do you keep using Smokescreen? Oh, and you have Rain Dish. That's interesting. That's a cool little strategy. I like that a lot, actually. Maybe that's the way forward with Pokemon games for me, is to look for those fun little interactions. Because I do enjoy that about games. I mean, I was talking earlier about playing Dark Souls 1. And I'm doing a Dex build, which I don't normally do. But what I'm also trying to do, because I actually haven't finished Dark Souls 1, which is the reason I'm replaying it. I've gotten very far before, but I've never like gotten to the end of it. I want to change that at some point. And I heard about hyper mode, which I thought was very cool. And that's something I really wanted to try. So hyper mode is this, it's this, like, I almost said state of being. It's not a lifestyle thing, I promise. Hyper mode is a mode in Dark Souls where you get the red tier stone ring into one of your ring slots, and you use Power Within, which is a pyromancy you can get in Blighttown. Power Within gives you like 40% more damage or something. Ooh, I think that's a Flygon. Yeah, let's get that. It gets you like 40% more damage, but it deals 1% of your health in damage to you, or it ticks down 1% of your health every second, or I think it's every second. So you take constant damage, but you get like a massive damage output. And then whatchamacallit? The red tier stone ring gives you a ton of damage boost as well if you are at 25% of your health. So the basic idea is that you use Power Within to get yourself very low, or you have some other way of getting yourself quite low, and then you activate Power Within, and you get into red tier stone range, and you can do just a ton of damage. Which is fantastic, because it's actually how a lot of like one-shots are done. You know, when people do those sort of one-shot challenges or whatever, it's using red tier stone and Power Within is one of the main methods of doing that. It's pretty cool. I wanted to try it. I really like Power Within, but I haven't found much of a use of the red tier stone ring. I think I'm just kind of the wrong sort of player for that. I never want to be too low health. Like, I prefer having the safety net of a lot of health. But I do enjoy Power Within. I think having a buff like that is always fun, and it's in Pyromancy, which is great, which means I don't have to invest in magic stats. And Dark Souls 1 obviously doesn't have respecking. You can't respec in that game. So any stat increases you make, you have to live with. Which kind of sucks. It means that you can't, like, experiment as much. So you can't, like, try things out, especially if it's your first time. And I can see why they added it into later games, you know? Because it's just genuinely better. Although, weirdly, Bloodborne didn't have it, which surprised me. I would have loved it if Bloodborne did have respecking. I think respecking might be one of my favorite RPG features. Shinotic is really doing our majority of our damage. Let's do Sucker Punch. I don't want to waste my good moves on this fight because I know they're not going to do very much, but like we can't lose too many fights, otherwise we're kind of screwed in the main one. Cool. I'm not going to catch it. I wish I could have a Flygon. I would absolutely keep a Flygon, but unfortunately, no. It is a no. It is a no from me, dog. Okay, let's think about this. Psychic. Flying, water. I'm gonna go steel. Why not? The scientist is on the way, though. No. Okay. Matang. That's not too bad. Alright, so after we do this final max raid, I'm gonna buy some XP. Oh! Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Wow, I picked another fight that I'm fucking pointless in. I'm amazing at that. It's a real skill that I have to know where I am unnecessary. Although, I do have Burning Jealousy. Okay, Thunder Wave, that's fine. I know that game. Yeah, I can't believe we caught Articuno. I don't want to go and do... I think I'm gonna farm the max raids for a bit when the stream is over, and then next week I will level up Ignatia like crazy. I can't believe we have to fight the Chrysler building. Feels a little bit rude, if I'm honest. What did I ever do to the great state of New York? Not a damn thing, I'll tell you that for free. Max Lightning. That's cool. I really hope someone picks up this dragon, because it seems like a good one. Uh-huh. Yes. Burning jealousy. That's what we call herpes. Kaiba, did you know that they call herpes burning jealousy? The great new move of my signature creature, burning jealousy. Its power knows no bounds. Inferno? You've been holding back on me, Torkoal. Don't catch. Please trade out the Matang. I feel like Torkoal is a better thing. Hey, there we go. There we go, my boy. My guy. My rotten soldier. My big cheese. Big dog. Hey, bud. I don't like you being that size. It really brings into focus how your body looks and how long I've spent on the internet. And I don't love it. You look like... Okay, so hear me out, right? Mewtwo kind of looks like shredded Shrek, right? Like Shrek if he really got into working out. Like crazy into working out. Am I wrong? I feel like they have that similar sort of vibe. Like if Shrek got the opposite of a spray tan. A skin bleaching. and started working, like lost a lot of weight. He'd look like Mewtwo. And if he grew a tail. Oh, this thing knows fucking recover. Oh no. Hey. Let's see how this goes. Hey, actually not bad. Pretty good. Man, my tea must be freezing. Let's try this other Max Darkness. Ooh, Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's pretty good. I like a bug buzz. Oh shit, I'm finally gonna finish a Pokemon game and say that I own a Mewtwo. That's kind of insane. I never got to the point in Pokemon where I had a Mewtwo. Why do you know an ice? You're a pure psychic type. Aren't you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mewtwo is pure psychic. I mean, don't get me wrong. It worked. It was clever of you. Do you know, like, Metronome? Side Strike, I believe you in that. Oy. Ooh, don't love that. Okay. Max Darkness, come on. Please do something. Maybe if we can survive for a little bit longer, but I only have one more Max Darkness left. Disable. On what? On Inferno? God damn it. Okay, well it didn't disable my Max Darkness. Alright. Are you gonna die to Hail? Turkle? Which will knock us out of the den? Yes, you will, you prick. Alright. Makes sense. Makes sense that Mewtwo would be like this. I think I had a Skunk Tank already. Is the problem. I'm gonna take it. Yes. Because I don't remember if I had a Skunk Tank. And if I didn't... Oh, I guess I didn't. No, I'm gonna let someone else do that. I'll send it to the box, though. I don't have strong feelings about Skunk Tank in general. I also don't care about Mewtwo. So, whatever. I'm trying to use it. Doesn't matter. Let me get myself an XP Candy XL. And then I will level up Ignatia one time. And we will call the stream. I want to get her to level like 70 as well. I think that that's kind of the good limit. Alright. Let's save, please. I cannot forget to save. Whoa, whoa. Hang on. My Pokédex has 69 Pokemon in it. Okay. It's not gonna get better than that. Thank you so much for watching. I've been playing this game for 75 hours. Good God. Thank you so much for watching. Check us out next week. On Thursday, we might be continuing with Byte Souls, which is our Dark Souls 3 playthrough. Or we might be doing something else, but come and check it out anyway. And next week, we will be finishing this game. And then after that, who knows? We could play any number of games that we've tried out over the last few weeks, or we could jump into the monologue of Pokemon Scarlet. It really depends on what you guys want. You have to let me know. In the meantime, stay safe, stay kind, stay friendly, stay magical, and stay saved. I meant like a game, not... Bye. I can't believe I survived the hour-long hell of having to fight Articuno over and over again. I'm gonna sleep forever. So long, everyone.